Hey up, how are we all doing? Good to see you all. Welcome back. Welcome back to another night of Watch Along Footy. Hope you're all good. We've got a big Lancashire derby tonight. Massive Lancashire derby. Preston North End against Blackburn Rovers. Preston North End against Blackburn Rovers at Deepdale. Deepdale Duck. So yeah, Preston in an absolutely brilliant run of form, to be honest. Four games unbeaten, 3 wins and a draw in their last 4. Only 2 defeats, I think, in their last 11 games. And on a really good run of it so far. Blackburn, maybe less in good form. Albeit they've got 3 wins out of 4, albeit they lost their last game away at home to Derby, wasn't it? And Valérien Ismaël, they've not got a terrible away record, Blackburn. I've just seen they've won 1 of their last 7 away games, but actually in terms of the championship, if you look at their away form, it's actually not that terrible. I think they've got the 5th best away form in the entire joint third best away form in the entire championship, Blackburn. And Preston have got the best home record in the championship, or the joint best, along with Watford and Coventry and Borough and Hull. So yeah, lots and lots of good footy over the weekend to come. We saw an absolutely brilliant game last night, obviously, with Peterborough and Stockport. Fabulous game, and now we're on to another big Lancashire derby. WNL, did you notice Spud Bros are the front shirt sponsor to Preston? I did notice they were in our TikTok live the other week. Yeah, Spud Bros were on our TikTok live. They've come into my channel. They were on the chat. They were in the chat, weren't they? Sean Football, how's it going, Sean? Good to see you. John Marsden, good to see you too. Who do you want to win? Do you know what? I like both of these sides. I really do. I like Blackburn a lot. I like Preston a lot. But I think, if I'm really brutally honest, I'd like to see Preston come up to the Premier League. And I think they're the closest side to get there. So I think I did think Blackburn might have an outside chance last year of making the playoffs. It didn't quite work out for them. I don't think they're going to get in the playoff. I think they're 9 points away from the playoffs. It's still very early in the season, obviously, but they're 9 points away from the playoffs. Preston are 3 points off an automatic spot. They're already in the playoffs, or playoff places. So, listen, it's going to be a really good game. I'm hoping that we just see goals and action and good tackling and intensity, and it's just going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. So I'm hoping for a good game, whoever it is, whoever the winner is. But I think it might well be Preston. Ollie Marley, what's your opinion on Jake Paul v Anthony Joshua? Don't know if you're into boxing though. I'm honestly not. I'm honestly not that bothered about boxing. If I was into boxing, I certainly wouldn't be watching Jake Paul. It'd be your serious fighters, quote unquote. Hey, Dylan, how's it going? Edward, good to see you. And what are we saying? Sorry. Yes, good to see you, man. What are we saying? Sean Patino, Desmond, this I reckon 2-2. I think a draw would probably suit both of these sides, really. I mean, Preston have been in really good form. I think they'd come into this thinking, at home, big rivals, we want the win, of course. But a point wouldn't be terrible for Blackburn. And a point, I don't think, would be terrible either, really, for Preston. So, yeah, I think you might be right. 2-2 might well be the might be the way. Addison Adted, good to see you, Addison. How's things? Good to have you on the channel. Really appreciate you coming in. And John says Jake Paul's going to get knocked out. WNL, apparently Todd Cantwell is Blackburn's best player. Do you agree or not? I wouldn't say he's their best player. Todd Cantwell has bounced around a little bit in his career. I didn't even know Todd Cantwell had gone back to Blackburn, to be honest. My understanding was, he is at Blackburn. He's been injured. I was going to say, I've not seen him. I don't know about him being the best player. He had a good little spell early start of the season, from what I can see, but he's been out injured for ages. He's not played since September. So I'm not sure I would say Todd Cantwell is Blackburn's best player. No. I think they've got a lot of quality in there. I think, to be honest, I thought Ahashi would be a really, really good signing for him. He's kicked on from last season. He's still doing well, isn't he? We watched Blackburn early part of this season, the first game of the year against West Brom away. And I think Ahashi's a very, very decent player. What we saying, sorry? Addison, good. I'm a Sheffield United fan. Hey, the Blades aren't doing so well this year so far, are they? The Blades are suffering. It's not been a good season for them. And Cucho, Preston 1, Blackburn 2. Okay, right. Let's see. There's people saying Blackburn away win. There's people saying Preston home win. And Sean thinks it's going to be 2-2. Sean Patino, Key welcomes all footy fans. The perk of this channel. A genuine fella who loves his footy daily. Ah, you've made my day with that, Sean. What do you want? What are you after? I promise I haven't bribed him. Oh, hey, there you go. That's going in the bio. That's in the YouTube bio. Liverpool for life. I'm going to town tomorrow to spend my birthday money. Spend it wisely, Chief. Spend it very wisely. Luke Etherington, will Tottenham beat Arsenal on Sunday? I hope so, but something tells me probably not. I'd take a point now. I'd gladly take a point now. I'm going to be watching that game. We'll be doing that as a live Tottenham against Arsenal. Or Arsenal against Tottenham. It's at the Emirates, isn't it? Addison, I'd say it says Sheffield Derby this Sunday. Is it this Sunday? I knew it was coming up, but I didn't know if it was this Sunday. Is it really? Is that when it is? Yeah. 12 o'clock. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Is it Monday? Is it Bank Holiday Monday? Oh, no, it is Sunday. Bank Holiday is not this weekend, I don't believe. But yes, Sheffield Wednesday, Sheffield United. 12 o'clock Sunday. That's going to be a great game. Jesso365, come on Rovers. There's Deepdale Duck. Smelly Deepdale Duck. If you believe, who was the referee? Jeff Winter. Jeff Winter said Deepdale Duck absolutely stuck. Jess thinks it's going to be 2-0 to Rovers. Plenty of shouts for Rovers. There's plenty of people saying it's going to be 2-1 Rovers. Jess thinks it's going to be 2-0. Are you a Rovers fan, Jess? Full disclosure, we've got a mixed bag on this channel. We've got Rovers fans, we've got Blackburn, we've got Preston fans. We've got me, Liverpool, we've got Man United fans in the chats. We've got all sorts going on. Edward Key, what's going on with Wirtz and Frimpong? Wirtz has picked up a muscle injury when he's been away on international duty, and Frimpong, it's the same injury that he's been out with previously. So we knew he'd picked up a bad injury, whatever it was, 3-4 weeks ago. And yeah, he's just... I think the last game he played was against Man United, wasn't it? So yeah, Frimpong's just picked up a bad muscle strain. We knew it was a bad one. He will be back, I think, within the next couple of weeks. That's what Slot seemed to be saying. But Conor Bradley probably won't be. Frimpong, it might be 2 to 3 weeks. So it looks like we're going to have Gomez or Szoboszlai at right back. Here we go. Let's do the teams. So, for Blackburn, it's Pers in goal. It's Miller, McLaughlin and Pratt at the back. Alabiosu, Tronstad, Montgomery and Hedges in midfield. And then it's Morishita just behind Good Johnson and Olhashi. For Preston, it's Everson in goal. It's Hughes. Hang on a second. Why has it not done that? Sorry, for Preston, it's Everson in goal. It's Hughes, Story, Lindsay at the back. In midfield, it's Whiteman, Thordarson and Devine. Fire off the right. Thierry Small off the left. I mean, Thierry Small, more of a left wing back. And then it's hang on a second. Reese, how's it going? Sorry, I've lost me feed. Dobbin. It's Dobbin up front. Dobbin and Smith, I think it is, up front, isn't it? Yeah, Dobbin and Smith. David, my old son, how do you think Valencia v Levante goes? I've got Valencia to... I've got Levante plus 1.5 in that one. Levante on a handicap plus 1.5. Addison thinks Preston 2, Rovers 3. Do we think there's going to be a high-scoring game then? And Reese's Footy Feed, evening mate, you alright? Let's hope both teams lose. Do you know what, Reese? I hope you're doing well, mate. I was going to message you the other day to see if you fancied doing a... I'm starting to have guests on, basically. I'm starting to build up to having guests on. And I was going to see if you fancied doing like a 15-minute segment or something, maybe for an upcoming Burnley game. I was hoping to do it for tomorrow against Chelsea, but it's a bit too much of a turnaround. So maybe we'll do... maybe we'll do it for one of the next Burnley games coming up. But I'm trying to get somebody from every single one of the 92 Football League clubs to... Because we do every game on here, don't we? We do pretty much every game. Every day we're watching a game, and we're watching it all the way up and down the football pyramid. The National League, we've done Brackley Town, we've done Aldershot. We did Peterborough Stockport last night, we're doing Preston Blackburn now. We're doing games that most of the big football watch-along channels don't even know are happening. They're all still waiting for all the Premier League to kick off this weekend. We've been live all week. Right, we're off and underway at Deepdale. Come on, let's get a good game going tonight. Let's have a big game. It was a bit flat in the first half yesterday with Posh and Stockport. I want a proper contest. Right, let me sync the clock up. Blackburn already down the right-hand side here. Floated in. Cleared away by Preston. That was a bit too easy defensively. Ahashi, though, causing problems early doors. It was Alabiosu down the right-hand side for Rovers. Jess, Rovers till I die, and John Marsden, you're doing the Coventry game tomorrow, okay? I'm not, mate, no. Tomorrow I have got two games, which are going to be Liverpool Forest at 3 o'clock, and then Newcastle against Man City at 5:15, or 5:30, isn't it? So I'll be on for both of them. Luke Etherington, will Man United beat Everton on Monday? Again, I hope so. I don't mind. I think in that one, I'm happy whoever wins, or whatever the score is, because either one of them is going to lose, or both of them are going to drop points. So I'm kind of happy with whatever happens. Reece, sounds brilliant to me. Shout me when you want me. Brentford away next week. Okay. I was going to say I'll look at the calendar to see when we're next doing Burnley. But yeah, it'd be good to get you involved. You're the first person I thought of certainly as a Burnley fan. Jess, are you doing the derby on Sunday, my birthday match? I'm not doing the derby, although I could, I suppose, couldn't I? Sunday. Could maybe do Sheffield United against Wednesday. Oh, big chance here for Preston. Good strike, good save. Easy for the keeper at the near post, but Dobbin. It was a good effort that from Blackburn. From Blackburn's defence at the back. Just about. They were all at sea. Do you know what? They were all at sea. It was Thierry Small. Small, he's been brilliant at the start of this season, hasn't he? And pulls the ball back for his fellow Everton Academy graduate, Lewis Dobbin. And he has a shot near post and it's pushed wide. Corner to Preston. Ball whipped in. Chance. Oh, have you missed it? How have you missed it? Oh, it should be 1-0 Preston. He's got to work the keeper there. He's got to work the keeper. That's got to be a chance on target at least. He's 6 yards out. Absolutely clear header. And Lindsay, he couldn't even get it on target. David, my old son, hoping they go goal over. Alex, Gomez or Ramsey. Right back, Gomez, I think, for me. Lisha, Keogh having a laugh, mate. We'll absolutely batter these lot. And user not found, you reckon Liverpool win tomorrow? I hope so. I hope so. I really hope so. Steve McNair, hey all, how's it going, Key? Thanks for the stream. No worries, Steve. Good to see you again, mate. Liverpool for life, are you doing West Ham Liverpool next week? I will be doing all of Liverpool games, yes. I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'll be watching Liverpool every time, but I still watch every other day. I'm watching someone else. What we saying? Sorry. WNL, does Robbie Brady still play for Preston, or is he injured or retired? Don't think he's retired. No, I think he does still play for Preston, doesn't he? Is he on the bench? Pretty certain he's still playing for him. No, he's not. He's not on the bench, but he does still play for him. Yeah, I'm pretty confident he does still play though. Oh, I was pretty confident he is. David Mayoton, I mean Valencia match to goal over. I think Levante plus 1.5. That's what I've got. So I think if Valencia win, it's very narrow. But I think Levante can get something at the very least. That's what I've backed anyway. Steve, have we got any action on this one? Well, I don't want to upset Jess, because Jess, I know it's your birthday this weekend, and I know you're a Rovers fan, but I have got Preston or draw in this one. I didn't think Rovers would come here and win. I thought at the very least Preston would get a draw, so I've got double chance on. Callum LFC says Liverpool 1, Forest 0, Newcastle 1, City 3, Arsenal 1, Spurs 2, and Man United 2, Everton 0. Hey, we'll see. We'll see this weekend, won't we? Timbo, why are they called posh? I've never known why. It's something to do with a fella who referred to the players as posh in the 1920s, I believe, and the name's just stuck. Jay Sakini, Marseille now top of League One at the moment. Do you think they have a chance of winning it? Not really, and I've just seen Aubameyang's put them in front against Nice tonight, but no, I don't think they've got a chance of winning it, if I'm dead honest. Creed Van Crow, come on North End. We've got Preston fans and Rovers fans in the chat. It's going to get lively. And David, how do you think about Liverpool? Are they coming back or still? No, listen, I think we've played quite well in a lot of games that we've not done well in terms of results. So, you know, I thought we played well against United, we got beat. I thought we played well against Chelsea, we got beat. We didn't play well against City, but I thought we were really unlucky as well at the same time. And those two things can be true. I did think we were really unlucky to... Obviously, the Premier League have effectively apologised about getting the Van Dijk decision wrong. And if we score that goal at a big moment in the game, it's 1-1 and maybe it's a different game. So, I don't know. But we'd beat Real Madrid. We'd beat Aston Villa. It felt like we'd turned a bit of a corner. And yeah, maybe I don't know about are we back or anything like that, but I think we're better than we were. I think we've had our lull. We've certainly had our lull. It's a claim for a penalty there. You're never getting a penalty for that. It was a ball in from Blackburn on the right hand side, and it hit Lindsay while he's sliding down. You're never going to get a pen for that. Never a pen. Ball floated into the box from Rovers, cleared away by Preston. Addison Adted says, and Sheffield United fans, of course, and Sheffield, we've got some Blades in the chat as well. Timbo, I can't believe you're not watching the World Champions tomorrow, mate. Well, the reason I'm not watching the World Champions tomorrow is because we've got a guest on tomorrow. We've got Be Yourself Dylan Lombard, one of our regulars, who, if you don't know Dylan, then you're one of the very few people who don't know Dylan, because he's an absolutely sound guy, really, really nice lad, and he's got a lot of followers on TikTok and maybe other platforms as well. I'm not sure, but certainly he's got nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, and he's in our lives all the time. Lots of love, Dylan, if you're watching, mate. And he is a big Nottingham Forest fan, so Dylan is going to be with us before the game tomorrow for Liverpool and Forest. We've planned it for a while that he's going to be on. So if you want to see that, then pop over to Pop over to TikTok tomorrow at about 2:30, and we'll have a little 15-minute segment with Dylan, and then we'll be over to the game and the live watch along straight after. But yeah, good to have Dylan on. Callum says Key will beat Forest 1-0. Szoboszlai set piece, and John, Liverpool getting relegated. Come on, behave yourself, John. Don't be like that. Liverpool for Life says, where are these two in the Championship? So, Preston are 4th, I think. Is it 4th or 5th? I think it's 4th, isn't it? They're in the playoffs anyway. They're in the playoff spots. 4th they are. They are level on points with Stoke, and they are 2 behind Borough and Coventry, albeit they'll have played a game more with this one. So, big chance for Preston. Oh, what are you doing? Hit it! Oh, Blackburn scrambling it away. Big chance. The only big chances of the game thus far come in Preston's way. Chance again, and Blackburn scrambling it. It's they're all at sea here at the back, Rovers. Yeah, so Preston are 4th, and Rovers have not had a fantastic start to the season. They are in 19th, but they're still quite comfortably away from the relegation places. They are 7 points ahead of Sheffield United at this moment in time. So they're 7 points ahead of the Blades, and they are a good 8 points off Millwall in the playoff spots. So 7 points off the relegation places, 8 points off the playoffs. Blackburn are smack bang in the middle, really. They're neither one thing nor the other, are they? They're not really in any danger of going down, but probably not in any danger of trouble in the playoff places at this moment in time. John Marsden, play up Sky Blues. How's it going? And Addison, Liverpool are good this season. Well, we're not as good as maybe I would have liked us to be. But it's maybe also fair to say that after the Diogo Jota incident and everything, you saw over the international break how that's still affecting players, and I don't think people have spoke about that enough, really, and how that's affected Liverpool. Like that's never happened before in the Premier League, has it? In that way, it's never ever happened before in a way that would totally derail a season, and the fact that Liverpool have still kind of gone about their business, and we're not in a terrible position. We're still potentially in a title race, albeit we're on the fringes. Pup says, evening sir, I think that's me. Finally came down from Tuesday night. Swifty, evening Key, hope you're well. Good to see you, Swifty. How's things, mate? And Mike, are you streaming any games tomorrow with Everton playing on Monday? I am, mate. Yes, I'm doing 2 games tomorrow. Liverpool v Forest, and then Newcastle v City. And then on Sunday, I'm doing Arsenal, Spurs, and I think it's Leeds against... I don't know who it is. Leeds and... I can't remember who's playing. Leeds and someone on Sunday, early kickoff. Creed Van Crow, I'll be disappointed if we don't win this. Blackburn have been gashed for a while. Well, do you know what? That's not strictly true. That isn't, to be fair to them, that isn't strictly true. Blackburn might not be the best in terms of their league position, but they've still won 3 out of the last 4. They won away at Bristol City, they won away at Leicester, and they beat Southampton at home. Obviously, they then go and lose at Derby last week, but I don't necessarily think that... Blackburn's away record's up there with the best in the division, so... I don't think it's such a disappointment if... he doesn't leave one on him. Unlucky. Jack JJ, what's your predictions for this game, mate? I have backed Preston or draw. I think it's going to be a tight one. I was hoping both teams to score. I think it might be a bit cagier now. Based off the opening 15 minutes, what I've seen, I think we might have a few chances here. a lot of direct physical play, and maybe not the easiest one to watch, but maybe a game of few goals. I was hoping we'd see maybe a 2-1 or maybe a 2-2, but I don't think we're going to see that tonight. I think we might see a 1-0 either way, or maybe even a 0-0. But either way, both teams have had the chances, half chances, maybe in the opening 15 minutes. Preston probably more so than Blackburn. But Blackburn are having a little spell of possession here. Jacob9925, how much do both of these teams dislike each other? I'm as south as it gets in England, so I have minimal idea. Yeah, I mean, they don't like each other. I think that's fair to say. They don't like each other. Preston, Blackburn, Blackpool, Wigan, Burnley, Bolton, we all hate each other. I was going to say, we've got a Burnley fan, Reese's Footy Feed. He's one of our regulars, a really, really good guy. Shout out to Reese's Footy Feed. Go and check him out. He's a big Burnley fan. And he came in at the start of this live and said, all right, Key, how's it going? I hope both of these teams lose tonight some way. So there's no love lost with any of the teams around that sort of Lancashire area. Zoe Big League, can everyone please go like this stream? Oh, that's very kind of you, Zoe. Thank you. Thierry Small, chance! Oh, Preston skied it again. It's Lewis Dobbin. Lewis Dobbin's the danger man so far for Preston, and it's Thierry Small again down the left-hand side, pulling it back towards the penalty spot, and it's a bit of a slice in the end from Dobbin. Doesn't even goes out for the throw-in. But again, you can see it's all coming down that left-hand side. Thierry Small, it's the Everton academy that's causing a huge problem for Rovers tonight. A huge problem. Thierry Small, who Everton fans maybe would have liked to keep, because I think they could do with a left-back as good as Thierry Small right now. They're definitely hoping for a left-back this summer, Everton. Yeah. So, Thierry Small and Lewis Dobbin causing all sorts of problems. Where's, what's his name? Harrison Armstrong? Yeah, why is Harrison Armstrong not playing? He's not even on the bench. Blake Griffin, evening Key, how we doing? Good to see you. And Breeze blocks for sale, up the irons, you know for a fact we're getting relegated. Blake Griffin, Derby are the form team, 5 straight wins. And Timbo, I wonder what race Key is going to accidentally say he hates today. Wow, that's slander. That's absolutely shocking. For clarity, I do not hate anyone. We were talking specifically about takeaway options, and I said I preferred an Indian over a Chinese, and you guys took it there. I didn't say anything. Trio, Boubacar, Felix, Vamos, Preston. And Reese's Footy Feed is the second derby for both teams. Blackburn hate us, Preston hate Blackpool, but they're only separated by 12 miles. Sweet Lord. And Jacob, thank you. I bet Lancashire police enjoying policing these fixtures. Minimal arrests. Well, what's Ahashi doing here? Ahashi's looks like he's applying eyeliner there. Don't know what he's doing. But Paul Heckingbottom just having a quick word with his players. Little water break. Timbo, mate, the words, I hate the Chinese, left your mouth. What do you mean? That is categorically not true. That is false. That is false. Blake, both teams playing with 3 at the back. They are, yes. Albeit the full-backs are having most joy for Preston. Certainly Thierry Small. Right, Valérien Ismaël just giving some words of encouragement, I think, while Ahashi gets this treatment, but I don't think either manager will be particularly impressed or particularly concerned by the opening 20 minutes. It doesn't really feel like either team have sort of laid down a marker and started strongly. Rovers knocking it long. I don't know, they've played it short. I thought we'd see a lot more of that direct action tonight. Michael, who's Middlesbrough's new manager? It's the fella who was going to go to Swansea. He was a manager in Sweden. He's only, I think he's 37. I think he's 37. And he was managing in Sweden. Kim Hellberg, that's it. Kim Hellberg, managing in Sweden, and he seems to be very, very highly thought of. Borough fans very excited. So yeah, up the Smoggies. Timbo, it's not false. I'm being facetious about what you meant, but the words were said. Right. Okay, Preston currently sit 4th in the Championship. Blackburn in 19th. Very much under pressure. That's not the case at all. Narrative very much under pressure. That's not the case at all. Narrative Preston are on a rising run, being one of the surprise contenders this season under Heckingbottom. Blackburn's season has been patchy. Defensive issues and inconsistency are recurring talking points under Valérien Ismaël.